I want to talk to you about the best virtual legal assistant services, okay? So here's the selection I want you to really pay attention to. First of all, let's talk about Equivity. So when you think about the best virtual legal assistant services, Equivity is a top contender. And so from virtual administrative tasks, marketing, paralegal, and bookkeeping to administration in general, Equivity can support your law practice with a single dedicated specialist or an entire outsourced team. It really depends upon what kind of configuration you want to have, operationally speaking. So they can also provide an entire legal support team for your firm. And Equivity actually features flexible plans and offers on-demand support. What we love about Equivity is actually the fact that they are pretty nimble. They're really nimble operationally, but also when it comes to contextually. So they will actually will adapt to your specifics, to your law firm's specifics. And so when you think about Equivity, I want you to think about dedicated support. So basically, you always will work with the same virtual assistant who will get to know your business inside and out, so that you establish that kind of familiarity, and that familiarity will actually will add value to your practice down the road. You have US-based specialized expertise. So their virtual assistants are US-based, at least 90% of them. They are college educated, and so they have also years of professional experience. And what we love about Equivity is that they actually have flexible monthly plans. So they actually offer a wide range of scalable plans to so you can increase your hours as your business grows and the need arises. So that kind of cool in terms of scalability. We love that a lot. And you also have client experience managers. So what happened here is that with Equivity, you have a dedicated go-to person for anything, including how to get the most value out of your plan. So this is kind of cool because they also offer helpful insight on working virtually and management of your virtual assistant. So really fantastic. So when you think about Equivity, think about a constellation of different functions. You have administrative assistants, you have marketing assistants, you have paralegals, and you have receptionists, and you have staffing agency. In terms of administrative assistants, you have executive assistants, HR assistants, project managers, bookkeeping services, personal assistants, real estate assistants, one-time projects. For marketing assistants, you have marketing specialists, marketing consultants, marketing directors, and one-time projects managers, if you will. You also have paralegals, legal assistants, on-time projects. And for a staffing agency, you have a customer service staffing, human resources staffing, IT staffing. You have office support staffing. You have marketing staffing, and you have also sales staffing. Next, you have Hire and Esquire. So when we talk about Hire and Esquire, I want you to think about a top virtual legal assistant service. And with on-demand freelance legal staff, Hire and Esquire actually hires qualified candidates who basically undergo rigorous screening and vetting. And we actually tested that, and that's true. So, and this process ensures that you will only match with highly qualified staff, and that qualified staff not only will have a certain level of acumen already in law, okay, in legal practice. You can also tailor talent to your needs with guided tools and built-in matching algorithms to find over 12,000 to 15,000 qualified members of Esquire's legal support team. So you have a whole database of qualified candidates who are there to kind of help you out. So what we love about Hire and Esquire is that they basically simplify the legal hiring process and put you in the driver's seat. So the bottom line is you can just get started real fast. You just need to select a subscription plan for instant access to their attorneys and paraprofessionals. And so in Hire and Esquire, it's not just the virtual assistant that you have. You have attorneys, you have paralegals, you have other types of paraprofessionals. And we love the fact that they have an intuitive job posting wizard that connects you with professionals whose skills and expertise align with your legal hiring needs. And so you are able to actually get on board real fast. What we love about Hire and Esquire is that you have top quality vetted legal professionals on demand. So you can hire contract attorneys, paralegals, and other freelance legal professionals so that you can really, and the thing is, you're able to connect to, interview, engage, and manage those vetted legal professionals real fast. Okay. And so what we love about Esquire is that Hire an Esquire is that you have a program or a platform or a database that's exclusively for legal, that's flexible, that's intuitive, and that really ensures coverage for the full cycle of your operation. So that's really fantastic. Okay. When I talk about full cycle, applications include their built-in work style assessment, providing data on applicants' hard and soft skills so you can quickly identify top applicants for your role. So that's really cool. So that's not just the qualitative aspect of things, but also the quantitative. Next, you have back office baddies. So if you're looking for the best virtual legal assistant services, back office baddies is really, really cool. And so they create legal specialized virtual staffing solutions that attorneys can trust. And what we love about back office baddies is that their virtual legal assistants have experience working in law firms spanning all fields of law, and many are even certified paralegals. But one thing for sure, back office baddies is not just focusing on law firms, though they do other stuff. But when it comes to virtual legal assistants, they're qualified. And back office baddies assistant can lighten your workload by taking over everything from email and CRM management to client communication and billing to legal research and document preparation. So CRM management, client relationship management. Okay. And so when you think about the back office baddies, think about hiring a true extension of your law firm, because they actually create legal specialized virtual staffing solutions. So this is kind of cool. And what they do is they will recruit, hire, and train legal staff, so you don't have to. And you don't have time. You want to focus on actually increasing your billable hours. And when we talk about virtual legal receptionists working at back office baddies, you have folks who can help you, professionals who can help you with things like call screening, appointment scheduling, custom legal intakes, and also payment processing. And so this is for virtual legal receptionists. They also have let's say a constellation of virtual legal assistants. So basically they have US-based virtual assistants that can help you tackle your legal work that regular VAs can't. So you are speaking about document drafting, legal research, client communication, and you have CRM management. So that's really cool, especially from a breadth and depth perspective. Let's talk about LawFacta. So if you're looking for the best virtual legal assistance services, you will love LawFacta. And LawFacta actually provides virtual paralegal and virtual assistance for lawyers. And so this is for solos, for small practices, for large practices, for mid-sized practices. And their network can assist with e-filing, case management, organization, public liaison, calendaring, drafting, correspondence, vendor management, and much more. And law firms can choose from a flex retainer, subscription retainer, or one-time fee depending on their virtual legal assistant needs. So that's really good. And so what we love about the LawFacta is that they have understood that every law firm is unique, and so are your needs. So they have able to craft specialized outsourcing solutions that can help transform your legal practice, offering increased efficiency, cost savings, and access to a pool of expert legal staff. And that's what you want. And that's how they help in terms of outsourcing. They also help in terms of legal technology. So their legal technology solutions, from case management software to AI-powered legal research tools, are actually designed to empower your practice, offering an innovative ways to, let's say, enhance service delivery and client satisfaction. So that's really cool. So bottom line is, if you go with LawFacta, you are able to optimize your law firm real fast. So I'm talking here about virtual paralegal, virtual legal secretary, virtual receptionist, and also they have also white label services. And this is kind of cool. So what we love about LawFacta is that they're constantly adding new functionalities to their service. Let me give you an example. Why should you use LawFacta for legal tech, for instance? Basically, they offer a suite of legal tech solutions that are not just advanced, but also tailor-made for the unique demands of modern law firms. And their automation and legal tech solutions are not just tools. There are actually, based on our investigations, when you think about it, They're a catalyst for growth and excellence, especially if you are working on a high growth, high volume sort of law firm. I want to talk to you about LegalSoft. This is another virtual legal assistant service that you will love. And LegalSoft actually deploys a group of experts to assist firms at a fraction of the cost for local staffing, with their expertise ranging from personal injury to employment, immigration, workers' comp, and many other practice areas. And they offer firms virtual legal assistants, paralegals, attorneys, demand writers, case managers, intake assistants, and assistant, and more. And that's really good. And what we love about LegalSoft is that they understand that your practice is actually the province of the law experts, and they are there to help with the business of law, right? They help with the background, and they have a pretty affordable virtual legal assistance that they actually bill for for a price that starts at $12 per hour. That's the minimum here. And what we love about LegalSoft is that they have actually a process in place that actually streamlines the whole hiring process. So first of all, you initiate. So you begin with a consultation to align your firm's needs with their staffing expertise. So initiate. Step number 2, interview. And step number 3, onboard. Pretty straightforward, pretty streamlined. We love that a lot. So during the interview process, they are able to, and you are able rather, to evaluate their curated selection of top-tier candidates to discover the ideal addition to your team. And step number 3, in terms of onboarding, you just onboard your virtual legal assistants and propel your firm towards success, unparalleled success. And when we talk about the type of virtual assistant they basically have, based on our analysis, what we love about LegalSoft is that they are one leading provider of virtual assistants for law firms across the U.S. And their rigorous screening and training process ensures that you are basically hiring the top 1% global talent. Okay, we're talking about cost-efficient, bilingual, so Spanish and English, easy hiring process. Those virtual assistants are software trained. You have and those assistants can be dedicated and full time, and there are no additional fees. So we love that aspect of things a lot because there is no LegalSoft is not trying to play games with you, right? They're just to charge you for what you're paying for. You have screenshots, you have URL tracking, and you have daily reports, not weekly. Other firms might give you weekly reports, but LegalSoft is giving you daily reports. Fantastic. So what are the considerations here? So what is a virtual legal assistant? I mean, we have covered this on another show, but I want to go real quick here. So think of a virtual legal assistant as an extension of yourself for administrative tasks, allowing you to focus on actually billable work, right? A remote legal assistant can handle a wide range of routine tasks. This includes managing client communications, so calls, live chat, email, scheduling appointment, legal research and writing, managing contracts, and accounting. So how do you choose a virtual legal assistant? Well, whether you are using virtual legal assistant companies or hiring individuals, you want to set up a thorough hiring process to choose the right virtual assistant for your law firm. And so when we talk about legal assistant, you have to really understand, you want to vet potential virtual legal assistants thoroughly. This is really important. You want to consider how they fit your work style, because if you are used to managing administrative tasks at your law firm, you might actually find it challenging to delegate work to someone else. But the thing is that you have to really understand that that person that you're delegating work to actually has work ethics that really fit with your own, right? There has to be a match. You want to determine what virtual legal assistant services you need. Consider all the non-billable work you are currently doing and determine what help you need. In addition to routine law firm tasks like billing clients, document management, and managing client communication, you got to really ask yourself, what else do you need, right? Do you need help with accounting, for instance? Do you need help with marketing? And this is going to help you actually find exactly what you want. And you have to set expectations. So we're talking here about clear and regular communication, how you will communicate. You have to also think about your law firm's processes and workflows, and also your management style, right? Do you expect your virtual legal assistant to work mostly independently? How will you delegate tasks to them? Is there a project management system you use? And how often do you expect updates and reports on their work? And how often and in what way will you provide them with feedback? So all of those things have to be clarified from the get-go, so that you can set clear expectations. Let me give you a few bonus tips. Actually, those tips are actually great for working with virtual legal assistants. You get to know your virtual legal assistant. So we're talking about establishing a certain level of familiarity, okay? And so this is really good. You want to understand them on a personal level as well as on a professional level. And you got to be prepared to project manage. Always set clear expectations so everybody's on the same page. That's what you want, right? Because you don't see the person. You're not going to an office. That person is not clocking in at 8 o'clock or whatever. So you got to have expectations. And you want to give clear instructions. And be consistent, okay? Consistency is going to be very, very important. And consistency goes hand in hand with running an organized law firm. Since your virtual assistant is not an in-house employee, he or she will not have actually full visibility into what goes on at your law firm every single day, right? So this person is actually logging into your firm, quote unquote, logging into your firm virtually. So it's important to have a certain sort of foundation, a strong foundation to give ground to actually instill a level of discipline. And so discipline actually comes from routine. So you want to stick, for instance, to consistent schedules, timelines, and deadlines so that your virtual legal assistant will actually work successfully with you over time. So that's kind of cool. And you can also use software to collaborate and communicate. You know, like when we talk about actually establishing a great relationship with a virtual legal assistant service or a virtual assistant in general, you want to use the legal software if needed. For example, Clio. For example, TimeSolve. For example, so you have a lot of software out there. But the bottom line is you want to use legal software to manage tasks and collaborate more effectively. And your virtual assistant will benefit from being able to create standardized task lists and automatically set task deadlines based on case start dates or previous tasks. And one thing I need to really say here is that you have to really make sure that when we talk about you inviting the virtual assistant into your software, make sure that you take care of the security aspect of things, right? Because there could be some regulations or some laws around data safety, especially in your jurisdiction. So you want to check those things in your jurisdiction before actually allowing the virtual assistant from entering your tech stack. So what is the bottom line here? Bottom line is I spoke to you today about the top 5 virtual legal assistant services. I gave you the selection and I also gave you the considerations and the bonus tips. Okay. So the selection, you have Equivity, number 1. Number 2, you have Hire and Xwire. Number 3, Back Office Betties. Number 4, Lawfacta. And number 5, LegalSoft. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.